Why You're Still Broke in 2025, Robert Kiyosaki. In Rich Dad. Poor Dad, I said, the poor work for money. The rich make money work for them. But in 2025, millions still haven't learned that. If you're struggling financially, it's time for a dose of reality. You see, the old rules of money are gone, the middle class is shrinking, and the gap between the rich and everyone else, it's wider than ever. If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, of feeling like you're stuck in a financial rut, then keep watching. In this video, I'm going to break down the 6 brutal reasons why you're still broke, and what my rich dad would have told you to do about it.
You went to school, got good grades, maybe even went to college, got a degree. You did what you were told, you got a job, maybe even a good one with a fancy title. And yet, you're still broke. Why? Because schools teach you how to be an employee, not an entrepreneur. They teach you to work for money, not to make money work for you. They teach you to fear mistakes, to avoid risks, and to obey orders. But real wealth, real financial freedom, that's created by thinking differently. My rich dad taught me that financial education starts after school. It starts when you decide to take control of your own financial destiny. It starts when you stop listening to the broke masses and start learning from those who have already achieved what you desire.
Most people are paralyzed by fear of failure, fear of looking stupid, fear of losing money. They'd rather play it safe, stay in their comfort zone, and dream about what could be. But here's the truth. The rich, the truly successful, they make more mistakes than the poor. They just learn faster. They understand that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to it. Your fear of failure, it's not protecting you, it's keeping you poor. It's keeping you stuck in a cycle of mediocrity. So how do you overcome it? You start failing forward. You embrace the mistakes, you learn from them, and you use them as fuel to propel you towards your goals.
Employees, they work for a paycheck. They trade their most valuable asset, their time, for a fixed amount of money. But what happens when you can't work anymore? What happens when you get sick, get laid off, or simply want to retire? The rich, they understand this game. They build assets, things that generate money even when they sleep. Rental properties, dividends from stocks, businesses that run without them, royalties from books or inventions. These are the golden geese, the money-making machines that provide true financial freedom. If your income stops when you stop working, you don't own assets, you own a job. And that job, it's not an asset, it's a liability.
Chapter 4. You think a high income means you're rich. I know doctors who make $300,000 a year, and they're broke. Why? Because they spend every dollar. They buy bigger houses, fancier cars, and more stuff they don't need to impress people they don't like. They have no assets, no passive income, just debt, taxes, and expenses that rise right alongside their income. Let me tell you, being rich is not about earning a lot. It's about keeping what you earn and putting it to work for you. It's about owning things that pay you, even when you don't work.
Chapter 5. You avoid debt instead of learning how to use it. Poor people say, stay out of debt. Rich people say, use debt to get richer. See, there's bad debt, like credit cards for stuff you don't need, loans for depreciating assets, the kind of debt that keeps you trapped in the rat race. But there's also good debt, debt that makes you money. Borrowing to buy a rental property that generates positive cash flow, investing in a business that grows and produces income. These are smart uses of debt. In 2025, with inflation soaring and the cost of living skyrocketing, if you're not using other people's money to build your wealth, you're falling behind. Learn the difference between good debt and bad debt. Master the art of leverage.
Chapter 6. You work hard instead of thinking smart. My poor dad worked hard his whole life. He put in long hours, never complained, and believed that hard work was the key to success. My rich dad, he worked smart. He understood that leverage was the name of the game. He leveraged people, money, and time to build his empire. If you're still poor, maybe it's because you're stuck in the idea that working harder will save you. But the wealthy, they build systems. They build businesses that generate income without their constant involvement. They hire people smarter than them to work for them. They invest their time in learning, growing, and expanding their financial IQ. Stop working harder. Start thinking smarter. Outro: make money work for you. If you want to be rich in 2025, you must unlearn what the poor and middle class taught you. You must break free from the shackles of conventional financial wisdom and embrace the principles of true wealth creation. Study money, understand assets, build cash flow, and above all, take action. Don't just work for money, make money work for you.